Well, it's almost evening here. I waited a little later in the day. I opened up Victoria, spilled a little honey, and decided to let things calm down before I opened up this one. What I want to do with this one, this is Queen Catherine, is if they've got extra honey bars, steal them and put in some spare bars. So that's the plan. Okay, here goes. I'm at the far end of the hive here. I know the brood's nest down on this end. I'm just gonna tap into the honey down here. It's quiet. It's evening. I know there's probably a few more bees in the hive. But it's okay. I have these bars I made up with a tall wood strip to do as replacements, and I've got a nuke box I'll show you later where I'm putting the bars. Okay. See what we got. Okay, this is a bar that had a bunch of drones in it. I wasn't really happy about the drones, so I removed them. I just scraped the caps, and they are using it now. I'm just going to put that over here. Try to knock these bees off. I will put that back in, but I just want to give myself some room. Hey doggies, move along little doggies. Get back down in. Okay. A little bit of nectar right there. Move these guys along. Okay. Next bar looks like a nice little bar of honey. 16, this bar is not that old. Okay, it's actually just a comb, and they have capped the top half of it with honey. They're just working on drawing it out. They got a funny bump here. I'm not sure why they did that, but they capped that early. See them drinking the honey nectar? That's after that smoke went in. They do that. The next bar is an empty bar. It was a newer bar I put in, and they didn't do anything with it. So there still are empty bars in here. So they do have some room to fill. This next one looks like a pretty full bar. I'm just going to put a little smoke in the corners, just to get them away from where I'm going to. Just so I can remove bird comb, because I see it down here. By attaching the comb to the walls, and should I just try to lift that out, I would rip that comb. So just gonna make sure that there's no attachments. The front side doesn't have an attachment. So this bar is number 9. And this is a beautiful bar of honey. The next one doesn't have any honey. So this is one of the bars I put in there to space it out. This is one of the bars I put in there to space stuff out. And the next bar is empty. So, okay. My concern was that this would be honey bound, because it's been a few weeks, but I was being a little optimistic. And there are empty bars in there. So, this is a bar that I removed some honey from. I left the comb on there to give them a spot to start off with, but they really haven't used it. This is all propolis down here on the end. It's like tacky, I don't know, tacky material. Okay, and the next one is a bar that's new. So this is new comb. And they are building this out. So they have a place to grow, and they're capping it. As soon as they're filling it out, they're capping it. We've got honey right there. So it's like all the resources they're using now are pretty much to store. This side's empty. The shape isn't perfect, but it's not bad. It's a little bulgy here on this side, but they're using it. They're doing their thing. And then the next bar is one of my new top bars again. They got a lot of new bars in here. So I don't know. I was for some reason thinking this was going to be full, but they skipped this one over and decided to use one next to it. Well, the one next to it was a bar that'd been in here longer. So, and then it's honey and whatnot. But I see a lot of blank bars. So, in my way of thinking, I'm going to leave everything alone. So this is my hive inspection. Not going deeper into the brood nest. I just wanted to look here, make sure it wasn't bound up. It's not. It's actually looking good. They're using what's there. So I'm just buttoning everything back up the way I found it. So let me show you that technique I use for getting these bars together. So sometimes I'll lift it up and kind of shear it. But basically just give it a little wiggle like this. A little wiggle jiggle. And the bees will get out of your way. And try to center your bar. Go to the next one. There's one little bee, hi little bee. You get it in there. Here's another little bee. Do a kind of wiggle thing. Get it in there. Okay. So next little bar. This one's got a little weight to it because this is the one that's full of honey. And there's a couple little bees in there, and it's actually easier for me to do it the other way, but I will do it this way so you can see, because I block your view every time. Okay, there's bees in there. I'm just kind of wiggling them out of the way, and boom, bar goes right together. Took me a while to figure this one out. I guess I'm not very quick. It took a little while to figure that one out. So again, you pick up the bar, and you can do a couple at a time. If these guys were already together, they were together. So rather than separate them, you can pick up both bars at the same time, move it over, and then there's only one, and I got a few down here. So I do a little jiggle thing, and the bars right back together. Okay, so I got that one bar I set over there. Grab that back because they were using this. That was my straight bar. So we'll put that in there. And that one I'm just kind of dropping down straight on top of them. And that's the way to do it too. And then I got my little spacer stick. So, spacer stick goes in there. Okay. Just do a little tightening. Bar. I'll let you get back down in there. Go ahead. Okay. Okay. Push it down. And there we go. Got our bar all back together. Tools put away. I just leave them here. I cover the lid, I just leave the tools here. And I didn't need to use these bars, so I'll put those back over where I was storing them. Okay, so I still have room. I have 3 or 4 just totally empty bars. Now you can see the sun setting there behind me. But the bees were calm. I just kept it short. I didn't dig through the whole thing because I don't need to. I just looked for what I needed to look for, which was honey. It's not honey bound. I'm not worried about it. Just leave it alone. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do is, see, my hive has 3 entrances. And just to help them protect the hive, and it's a fairly full hive, the whole point of these is to be able to shut them. I'm going to close, well, at least one door for now. Actually, there's no reason I can't close 2. I'm going to puff a little smoke in that one hole to get the bees out of the way. Closed door. Drop lights the heck out of it. Door number 2. Okay. Now they have a single entrance, and they can use that fine. And it'll make it a lot easier for them to protect their honey. Okay. So I have sort of a similar thing here, and this just swings down. I'm going to swing that down and close it off. There's a lot less entrance. And do this without squashing the bees. So there's an entrance reducer there, and it's going to fall. So it won't fall. I'll probably close that all the way down and just leave a little tiny gap at the end. So they can still get in and out. They can use most of that, and that'll just help them protect the hive.